All right, wanted to shake things up just a little bit for you all this morning. Keep your mind sharp. A little weather trivia for you. So where did the deadliest U.S. hurricane on record make landfall in the 1900s? Was it Charleston, South Carolina, New Orleans, Louisiana, Galveston, Texas, or Key West, Florida? Now, Trevor here in the studio, he's picking B. Think about it at home. We'll get through the forecast. We'll have the answer just before the 7-day forecast here in just a couple of minutes. All right, so right now, Skywatch Storm Tracker clear. In fact, we were talking about this earlier. The big forecasting bigwigs down in Norman, Oklahoma said the only thing that they've got to track right now is Tropical Storm Ian when it starts to come ashore. Otherwise, we are clear across the lower 48. We are clear in Joplin with a just 50-degree start to the day. We've got 52 Fredonia, Parsons, 50 Columbus, 46 down in Neosho, and 47 as we start the day in Monette. That still puts us 10 to 20 degrees cooler now than it was 24 hours ago, so much more fall-like across the area. Allergy outlook is so much better than it has been the last several days. We're at 6.2 out of 12 today for the pollen count, 5.6 out of 12 tomorrow. So allergy sufferers, you may be able to get outside for a little bit today because finally getting a little bit better. 7 a.m., 48 degrees, partly cloudy with a northwest breeze, 10 to 15. Kids getting on the bus. Bus brings them home. Warms up a bit, 75, partly cloudy, and that northwest wind starts to gust at about 25 miles an hour. Going through the rest of the day, we're looking at 71 by noon, 75 at 5, 65 by 8 with an afternoon high of 81 under partly cloudy skies. And then we'll have an overnight low of 53 under mostly clear skies. And then this is Ian, still just a tropical storm, but as you can see, nope. It may have officially become a hurricane this morning. This does update pretty real time, and it is expected to make landfall in Florida at some point and could be a Category 3 or 4 hurricane when it does so. Now, real quick to the answer to our trivia question. Was it Charleston, New Orleans, Galveston, or Key West? If you picked C, Galveston, you are correct. 8,000 lives were lost on September 8, 1900 when a 15-foot wave with 130-mile-an-hour wind struck and devastated that coastal island down in Texas. No names for storms back then, but they do believe it was a Category 4 hurricane. And then a quick look at the 7-day. It's pretty easy to explain. We've got mostly clear skies, no rain in sight, although we need it. Watching some rain chances next week, but otherwise a pretty decent pattern temperature-wise for the next several days.